If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First off, it's free. And there are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Then Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. Then you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's Anchor, ANCHOR.FM, and get started making your own podcast. Welcome to the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the Side Chicks, where we offer our side of the issues. Thank you so much for listening. Please follow us at Yummy Fearless on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and even Pinterest, where you'll find additional content from today's show. You can also listen to us on Apple iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, and Spotify. Please rate, like, review, subscribe, and share. And if no one else has told you today, we love you. Now let's get into the show. We talk about banging millennials all the fucking time. Most of the people, at least, let me see, most people on my He Can Get It list, well, there's probably half and half are my age, and then the rest of them are younger.
Millennials,
okay. I think, are younger.
I have a few, I don't know if they're millennials, but they are definitely, some are younger, but some are older, which begs the question.
Yeah. Well, I think first, what do you consider older, or what's the age range for older?
I know this is going to sound strange, but to me, older means 5 years younger and up.
Wait a minute, 5 younger and up?
Because they're old. If they're 5 years younger than us, they're old to me. If they're younger than, if they're born before a certain time, then I could still consider them younger. 6 years younger and below is younger. But if they're 5 years, am I saying that right? If they're 5 years younger, they're still old.
So what the research says is between 45 and 50 years old is considered sexually older.
Okay, so I was right.
1000% correct. That's the range. But what came older that early?
wait, you mean like us? Because you mean like
them.
Us?
I mean like them.
Okay, yeah, them. Because
we're talking about peens.
Okay.
Because an old vagina and an old penis are two different situations.
Absolutely.
Because I think a penis gets old
really fast.
Sooner.
Well, isn't it true that men stay virile longer than women are frisky?
I think those are outliers. I don't think it, even just having dealt with some old situations, I don't think that shit is true, because niggas' dicks be getting old really early.
What do you mean by they get old? I mean, what do you mean by that?
They stop functioning.
Stop functioning?
They stop
hell
functioning at prime function capacity.
They're not optimal. They're not their optimal.
They are fucking nowhere near optimal. I would even go as far as to say niggas in their mid 30s to late 30s, the quality of their penis, starts heading south.
What? Okay, so what makes a quality peen?
That motherfucker needs to be able to get hard.
Hard.
Okay? Hoard.
And stay hoard.
There's
medicine for that, though. That's what the medicine is made for. These old dudes. The older dudes.
I don't have a lot of personal experience with that medicine, but I do feel like that's cheating. And
you think that's cheating?
I feel it's performative, because that's not like sincere in your heart. That's just like a tube pump some shit in your penis, but that shit ain't in your heart.
So you saying if they can't get it up just off sheer, anticipation of being with you, then
that's
forget it.
Shit. It's performative. You just showing out, but that's not really in your heart, because you couldn't do that on your own.
Wait. But the messed up part, though, have you heard that if they stay hard for like more than 4 hours, they're in jeopardy?
And that's my point.
so sad.
It's that person is not in control of their penis, because there's a possibility that even after the sex, he cannot even make that motherfucker go back down.
Oh, that would be so unfortunate. And it's I don't know how I feel about that as the partner in that.
I would feel
you still hard, dude. Come on.
Like, I'm losing respect.
But they have to do it. They got to do it if they want to get with the younger chick.
Well, but that's fake sex, because like he's not even having sex in relation to like what he's really feeling, because what is he feeling? Even when he done, it won't go down.
They got to do it though, because sometimes older guys, no disrespect, but they take medication that makes them unable to get hard unless they take medication to counter that.
I know. I'm just saying you cheating. I don't know. It's
like performance enhancement. But
it's steroids. It's not sex. It's not sex to me.
Okay, so if you could be with an older gentleman who did not take that and didn't have to take that, you could still be interested. Like what else would it take for him to be a good performer? So he gets hard.
He gets hard.
Hard.
And hard. He gets hurt. And he stays hurt. Okay. And I want you to stop being hard when it's over. If you stay hurt and we done, I mean, what the fuck that's weird. That's weird.
I have to agree. I mean, part of me is like, well, what difference does it make? If he's performing, he's satisfying you. But then on the other hand,
you look over, get a little creepy. He's making a tent.
Dude, we've been done for 2 hours. What the fuck? Why are you still? Now you're making me feel some kind of way. Like I didn't do my job.
I'm kind of like, do you need an ambulance? Like what the fuck?
They might. They might. Haven't you heard of that? Men having to go to the emergency room. Been hard for 4 hours now.
I heard, and I'm just saying that for me, I don't find that attractive. And I'm just telling you the truth. I don't find it attractive. I guess I'm not married or nothing, so I'm not in love. So I'm not kind of like, I care about you and shit. Take your blue pill and I'm gonna work through it. I'm not in love. So like that's stupid shit to me.
I don't know if it's enough love for that, but maybe. Who knows?
And that is like one part of aging I don't feel that I feel connected to or adjusted to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want no old dick like that. I don't.
When it's over, you want it to be freaking over.
I want your dick to become flat.
Everybody's going to sleep now, including him.
Down. Right. Right. Lay down.
All three of us are going to lay down.
Everybody going to sleep. But I mean, I'm over. I'd be like looking at you like, I'd be like, you got a blood pressure cuff? I'd be like, that would concern me. No, it's gross. I just don't find it attractive.
Okay, fair enough.
So this is what they say about older sexually. They call them sexually older men.
Right.
That these are the things that they have, and these are things I don't appreciate about them. And I'm just telling you the truth. I'm sorry, fellas.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. They say that there is a need for more stimulation to both achieve and maintain erection and orgasm.
Why is that so funny?
Because I just what more stimulation, like
more stimulation, motherfucker. Like, damn.
Right.
As if we didn't have to work hard already. Now your old ass got to have more.
You gotta be out there fiddling with that motherfucker more. Let me tell you who I am, and I know it's a problem. And I think just having been young ruined me. This is who the fuck I am. And if it don't work like that, I have a problem with it. I walk in a room, your dick is hard. Done. That's the end of the sentence. I'm not walking the room, you gonna need more stimulation and achieving for. No, that's not who I am. So like, if you talking to me,
hell to the yes.
I gotta be down here negotiating with your dick. No,
She said it. Damn it.
I said it.
She said what she said.
I don't understand that. I gotta be down here negotiating with your manhood. Nigga, I said yes.
No
Why
thanks,
are you
then.
not hard?
Keep it.
I'm not interested in that. Okay, then the other thing they say is that sexually older men have shorter orgasms.
What do you care about that? What do you care about? What do you care about how long his orgasm is?
I think it's a reflection of the quality of my performance.
Absolutely not.
So if you have like a little, you know, a little few instead of
explosion,
yeah, that's weak. I can see if you do it like occasionally, but if every time you fuck a nigga and he got like a little flute, you gonna feel some kind of way. Look, right? He drip. You gonna be like, what? Does that count?
I don't give a shit. I don't care.
You don't care?
No. As long as he achieved what he's supposed to achieve and he helped me achieve what I was supposed to achieve, then I don't care how long his orgasm is. I don't care.
You don't care. So in addition to that, it's also a less forceful ejaculation.
Again, what do you care?
Unless semen comes out.
What do you care? Why do we care about this?
Where is your semen though? I just want to know, where is it? More. I don't understand.
Yum wants to know, where is it?
Where is the semen?
Did we put an APB out for it?
Right. Has anybody seen this?
Lost
man's semen? Okay, and then they're saying, this one I don't care about as much because I don't think that this is just for sexually older men. Longer time needed to achieve another erection after the little pitiful ejaculation that they're going to give you. They'll need a long.
I thought all men had that.
Sexually older men. That's just period. But look at all of that.
Okay. I don't see any deal breakers necessarily for me.
But you know what?
Not in that list.
I think it does say that men should be putting more effort once they get to a certain age into building more substantial, meaningful relationships.
Oh, for sure.
Because casually, if somebody don't care about you, if I don't fucking care about you, I'm gonna be like, where's your nut? One. All right. Why are you still so long for you to get hard?
Horde.
Gay. Nuts so fucking weak.
I mean, you have a point there, but again, that's their problem. Because they're the ones who have to go through the humiliation. I mean, I don't want to be embarrassed for both of us.
I don't want to, but men be knowing they have issues and they still.
Like, what do you think they should do? Talk to you about it first?
I think similar to a point that you made in a previous episode is that men should talk to you. So they should give you a heads up.
About that uncircumcised situation. A lot of men, probably older men, are not circumcised too. But I digress.
Then there's that. I have a friend. She was dating this guy who was very attractive, and he sat her down and he did just that. So he warned her. I think he had an issue of circulation or something to his penis. So it would sort of get hard, but not like completely hard.
Oh, shit. No.
So she said it was like those red link sausages? Yes. She said that was the consistency. No. A hot link. No. Niggas ain't shit. She said it was like a hot link sausage.
Oh, God. How unfortunate. How did she still go with? So she went through with it?
She went through with it.
Oh, no. And that had to be unsatisfying. I'm sorry, guys. She said it was
terrible.
At that point, you got to pull out the other tricks, dude.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, I guess he did the right thing in that he didn't just open it up and be like, I got a hot link. He did sit her down. He did sit her down and explain.
I don't know if that's better. I guess that's tough.
I said the same thing. I was like, I don't know that he was gonna win
in
that situation, no matter what, because of the situation. So he couldn't like stick it in. He kind of had to like shove it in, like fold it in, sort of
like a piece of cheese. Fuck no.
I was like, but she
Oh,
said
I'm
it was
sorry.
terrible. She said it was terrible.
Was he?
Yeah.
So he was an older gentleman?
No, he was young. I don't know if he had an accident or something, but she said he was really, really attractive, but something was fucked up with his penis, like the blood flow. So he didn't even have the ability to get like completely hard. It
Was
was
anything
just
wrong with his tongue?
I, I don't think so.
I'm guessing not, but
apparently he didn't use the resources down. You know,
oh,
should have like
damn.
He should have pulled out the GOP. And got down there.
GOP. That's what I'm saying, guys.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
He should have pulled out his GOP.
Use your resources.
You know, but apparently he didn't. But she was like, that was the end of them. They never like moved forward.
As cute as he was,
yeah.
And she still was like, no thanks.
She still was like, she was like, I didn't want that hot link no more.
Oh, see, the hot link
was like, the hot link
no more. Could be a deal breaker if there's no GOP.
Correct.
If there's GOP, then
maybe. But again, what he has to do, he has to build real relationships with feelings. He has to make a woman invested in him.
I can agree with that.
Or he needs to be gay and be a bottom. So
or be a lesbian. He can be a lesbian.
Or be a lesbian.
Or train with a lesbian.
Yeah. Get your GOP skills up together. Like, this is like terrible because I don't know what I'm going to do. I am middle-aged. But I don't like this shit. Something I find offensive is
that's offensive. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
It's gross to me.
I don't want to see it.
It's
I'm sorry.
Ugly.
But to be fair, I don't want to see any ball hair. I really don't. I don't want to see any ball hair.
Ideally, I don't. But like gray ball hair, isn't that jarring though?
It makes it doubly just, penises are not the prettiest things in the first place. So, all of the environment of the penis, I guess it does make a difference. You can get over that. That's not a deal breaker.
I wouldn't want to see it though. I don't want to see it. I
definitely don't want to see it. But I would rather see that than what I think is a deal. I don't say it's a deal breaker, but it's something that kind of turns me off. I think at the thought of older guys is the long balls.
Oh, that.
I'd rather see gray pubes than the long balls.
I'm with you on the long ball.
The long balls are very deceiving.
It's deceiving.
Guys, what the fuck is up with that? What's going on?
What happens?
Yummy talked about where's your semen? Like, where is it? I'm thinking, what happened to the balls? How did that happen? Is it like titties where,
they start sagging?
When they start to sag?
Yes.
That's not okay. And here's the thing. Maybe you need a bra for that.
Right.
Like
you need a bra? A ball bra?
I think that's a cool. Hey, I think I just thought of something. I just thought of an invention.
We got one.
Ball bra. Because it satisfies two things. You are not grossing out the person that you're getting with, and you're not false advertising. Because if we don't know any better, and you see them long balls from a distance,
you like,
right?
Oh, shit.
He's packing.
Have you ever been in a doctor's office though? And I like always be at the doctor, and it'd be like an old man sitting there with his legs open with his gigantic ball coming through his like cat.
Like, dude, separate them or something. Don't just let them hang on. Come on, dude. Close them.
But as much as you hear about the stuff that sags on women, you never hear about the balls sagging on men.
I think we should say more about that, and we should give them some help. I'm not just here to criticize, guys. I'm here to help. So that's why I am going to develop a proof of concept for a bra.
A ball bra. Set them motherfuckers up. Damn.
Because I'm telling you, it could be a turnoff. I'd rather see gray pubes than the long balls.
I would. But you know what else though is weird? In the same friend that had a guy with the hot link penis. Okay. So she was with another guy and he had really tiny balls.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That might be worse.
That's worse.
Marbles.
Because
you want somebody with some cojones.
You want some substance. She said they were so tiny.
I don't know if that's okay.
That's not okay.
That makes me think of a woman.
Right. That's almost like some congenital shit. Like,
Right.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, that's like a birth defect. I mean, maybe that's a birth defect or something. I don't know if I could get. That's not an old man thing though.
Right. That's not an old man thing. If you got tiny balls, you just got tiny balls.
What about? Let me ask you this: how do you feel about pot belly?
Okay, so here's my problem with pot belly. I don't necessarily have a problem with pot belly. I just have a problem. If you have a pot belly, you tend to have a bulging pubis area, and therefore it looks like a fat vagina to me. And I don't like male pubis
Vaginas.
Vaginas. It does. Like, that's really like the issue. Guy having a little gut, that it doesn't bother me.
Okay.
But one more time, when they tend to have the gut, they tend to have a fat mons pubis.
The pubis.
And if you look, it looks like a fat pussy.
Fat pussy.
And I don't like that. I don't like that because that's not what I'm into.
You're not into that. I get it.
I don't like a fat vagina look around your penis.
The vagina look could be, because it has to be appealing. You know how they say you eat with your eyes before you actually taste something? Similarly, I think you have sex with your eyes before you get to, and men are more visual than say women are. That's why I don't really care about pot bellies either, even though that's not necessarily a trait altogether for older men. But you know, between younger and older men, the older man is going to tend to have that more than the younger guys. So, you know, it's not a deal breaker for me, but the vagina looking pubis, as you call it, yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
I have not. Is that right up there with the micro peen? Do they have pictures of that with like the micro peens you talked about?
Yes.
That's what I'm imagining anyway.
That's exactly correct. Yes. And that's what it looks like. It looks like.
Oh, shut
up. That's like when you Google for images.
No.
Dead ass. That's what.
No. Okay.
That's what it does. That's what it does. Okay. The old knees.
That old knee.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I would think that you know how they say a mother could lift a car off of a child because of the adrenaline and, you know, your child's in jeopardy. I would think that knees, any ailment that you have with the knees, you could overcome that and fake it if the experience. If I'm doing my job, if I'm coming to the table like I'm supposed to, looking how I'm supposed to look, doing what I'm supposed to do, I don't want to hear shit about your knee. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You better perform. Yeah. And if you can't, then don't even come in here. I don't even want to hear that.
Yeah. If you can't do the job, don't even arrive.
I've already gotten past your fucking gray pubes, your fat belly.
Extra stimulation you need.
Extra. I mean, don't you come in here talking about knees. I don't want to hear it.
Older dudes, you know, the cartilage, it just has the same thing with their back. They don't have like a good 30-year-old strong back. They just don't.
Again, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to
hear it.
You don't want to hear it. If your back is hurting, you better fake it. You better get some adrenaline style, performance style stamina for this performance.
Some tiger balm.
Something.
Tiger balm.
Take some ibuprofen beforehand because I ain't trying to hear it.
Wow. Just push through.
Yes.
Push through. Okay. What about, I think like older guys also goofy, fake, deep voices in bedroom talk.
I was just about to say that. There's something that they say, I think.
Right, with outdated slang and shit.
Like what? What are they saying? What kind of stuff do you think they say?
Call me a hot mama. Let me put this on you, baby.
If you don't get the fuck out of here with them buckets of cold water,
right?
Speeches.
Well, you know,
Shh, don't talk. Just don't say another motherfucking word.
Like, no. If you have sex with an old dude at some point, he's got turkey shit.
How old are we talking? You sound now. I'm imagining like a 60-year-old.
It's on TikTok and shit who they on there posing like they so fine. But say you, for whatever reason, you decide to have sex with one of these 65-year-old dudes. You know he gonna be saying slang from the 70s.
No, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Could I? Yes.
Okay.
I don't think that it. So if all the other elements are there, I might be able to live. Depending on how fine he is, I might be. I'm thinking like Sean Connery type fine. You
If
know.
he says "sock it to me, baby," you good?
Like
Okay.
wah 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 wah.
Right.
It's over. Put
Right.
your shit on. It's
Done.
time.
I'm
It's
like,
over.
okay, that's my time.
Check, please.
No.
So I can
Right.
take.
Check, please.
Yeah,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
that would remind me of my dad, and I'll be like, okay, yeah, no, that
Right.
would turn me off.
Like, no,
How far? He would have to
no.
be really, really fine, like really fine, and be really smart. Because I like smart. That's what I think older guys do have. I mean,
Yeah.
younger guys may have that too. But if he's smart and speaks intelligently, like if he says something smart, then that might make up for the sock it to me, mama.
Yeah, that could help.
And if he's fine, he got to be beautiful, though.
He's got to be beautiful. I see on TikTok, this is interesting to me. There'll be young guys on there doing like tongue tricks.
Oh
Have
shit!
you
Send me
seen
that.
that? Yeah, I'm gonna
No.
have to start forwarding.
Yes, please.
I am.
Tongue
What
tricks?
tongue tricks?
Say more.
It's interesting, but I think older dudes seem like they eat pussy with all tongue.
And what's wrong with that?
No, they need some sucking. You need to suck. That's what. Yeah.
Hey, she might have a point, y'all. She might have a point.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm just trying to know what that mouth do. I'm
Right.
just trying to know what that mouth. If that mouth, if however you want to work it, you can use your nose. All I care.
Just get in there. Just get down there.
Just
down. And what? Down there. Down.
You said just get in there.
Right.
Get down there and do something.
Right. Just try something. So
I'm on it.
Yeah.
So, I think older men have some advantage though. They have the advantage of experience. They probably blown it quite a bit. And so they know what doesn't work. So hopefully now that may or may not coincide with what they are physically capable of doing. They may know what to do. It's kind of like football where you can be an armchair quarterback. You know what to do, but can you physically get your ass out there and do it? No, your body ain't gonna let you.
Right.
So, but they do have that advantage, and they have the wisdom, and hopefully good for goodness sakes. Don't be saying dumb shit though. Don't be trying to talk. Don't blow it like that.
But I also think that they beg for pussy more. They beg for pussy more, and then when they get it, they can't do nothing with it really. Shit they do to get it, because it's like all in their head. They're like living off some time period that no longer exists for them physically. Then they do it and they just can't come through.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Especially if you want another shot at it. Like you may get one shot, and if you better know what to do. You better know what to do with it after all that begging. But I like the begging. The begging could work for them. That could work to their advantage.
It can and stuff, but it kind of seems like there's the way this is set up. It almost seems like the needs are better aligned for older women to indulge
with younger men.
But
what about all these old daddies, old zaddies, as they say? What have you heard this term, zaddy?
Yeah.
What does that mean exactly?
That's like a dude that can get it, and he's not like a paternal daddy. He's like your man zaddy.
So does that necessarily mean he's an older guy? He's like an older guy with a younger girl or something, or that's what younger girls refer to older guys as?
I don't know if it has an age connotation or not. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I think that a lot of guys, a lot of these guys, we talked about some of them that go for younger women. So what are they doing with probably taking stuff? They're probably taking pills.
They're fee-based transactions.
Fee-based, that's right.
For one, I think that's a big component of it. Like these younger women have needs, but
and a price.
And a price. Exactly. Younger women are not typically dating older men for their dick.
Yeah, you have a point. Good freaking Good point. Good point.
So it's like,
So yeah, you're right.
I read about this study that furthers this point. They were saying that men in their late 50s to the 80s, once a week or more, had twice the risk of heart attack, stroke,
shit.
or cardiovascular conditions.
I would think that'd be good exercise.
No, they said that. And so the sociologist said, this is what she said, because to your point, you would think it'd be the opposite. But she said that older men may come off badly because they exhaust themselves more than younger men in an effort to reach an orgasm.
Oh no.
So keep that visual in your head. She said that would create more stress on their cardiovascular system in order to boost sexual functions. These blue pills might also contribute to damaging effects on men's heart. And then the higher levels of testosterone may also play a role by increasing men's motivation to have sex while predisposing them to hypertension. So they almost have like a perfect storm between testosterone, the blue pill, the fact that they have to do more to come and they exhaust themselves.
Yeah, that makes sense actually, because I'm just thinking of like if an older man and a younger man got into a race, like a physical race, it would take more for that older man to just keep up, and he would probably have a damn heart attack trying to, compete with the younger man, just to do physically doing anything. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but that doesn't mean that we should give up on the old dude.
We shouldn't give up, but it's also worth noting though, the study says that the sex for us as older women helps lower our blood pressure and helps with our heart.
Ain't that some shit, isn't it?
Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? But for the first time in a lot of different situations, men actually have the negative impact later in life because they be trying to grunt, they trying to keep that little dick hard.
Ain't nobody said nothing about grunting. That's just your own perception of what's going on.
That's right. Right.
One more minute. Just give me one more second.
Right.
Like they use in the bathroom.
Right.
That's like God's cruel little joke, I think.
Yeah.
On us.
Yeah.
Unless you're a woman who is highly evolved, and I mean you don't have to be that evolved, but if you're a woman who has waited and is like, you know what, I'm gonna take my chances and hold off on getting married or partnering with someone until I find the right partner, and that partner is younger, and now you're middle-aged and your partner is 10, 15 years younger. You're in business. You're in business, gal. You are in business. You're sexually compatible, according to that article.
Shit's lining up. Shit is completely lining up. So so that is that.
Okay. Well, that's that.
All righty. Thank you for listening. If you like what you heard, review, subscribe, and share. It helps other listeners find us. And don't forget to follow us at Yummy Fearless on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and even Pinterest, where you'll find additional content from today's show and also our highly curated He Can Get It list. As always, you can listen to the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the Side Chicks on Apple iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, and Spotify. And if no one else has told you today, we love you and thank you so much for listening.